There is a reason why Florence, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, hides one of the darkest mysteries ever recorded. For almost 2 decades, a serial killer stalked young couples, slaughtered them with terrifying precision, and then vanished into thin air. The Monster of Florence was not just a murderer, he was a ghost, a shadow, a nightmare Italy never woke up from. And even after Netflix's new series, one question still remains. Who or what was he? In 1968, everything began with a single night. A young couple out in their car, looking for privacy, a quiet hill, a warm evening, nothing unusual. But they never made it back home. They were found shot to death inside their car. No robbery, no sexual assault, no motive. Just pure and calculated violence. Police believed it was an isolated crime, a jealous lover, a personal dispute, anything except a serial killer. But the monster was only beginning. Years passed. Then another couple was found. Same scenario, an isolated area nighttime, inside a car, shot, mutilated, no fingerprints, no witnesses, no mistakes. Then another murder, and another. 7 confirmed attacks, 16 victims, all of them young couples. The press gave him a name, Il Mostro di Firenze, the Monster of Florence. The monster did not only kill, he left a signature. He mutilated his female victims with surgical precision. Always the same way. Always the same part of the body. It was not random, it was not rage, it was a ritual. Investigators argued for years. Was he a hunter, a butcher, a surgeon? Whoever he was, he wanted the world to understand his message. By the early 1980s, Florence was terrified. Couples stopped going out at night. Lovers' lanes became empty. People locked their doors and prayed. The police, desperate to show results, began arresting anyone who looked suspicious. A voyeur, a farmer, a drug addict, a mentally ill man. None of them matched the evidence. None of them fit the timeline. None of them were the monster. But Italy needed someone to blame, so investigators forced narratives, ignored contradictions, and destroyed files. Meanwhile, the real killer kept watching from the shadows. Then came the strangest theory. Some investigators believed the monster was part of a secret group, a cult, a network buying body parts for ritualistic purposes, a satanic sect, a black market, a wealthy collector ordering the crimes. It sounded insane, but the mutilations were too consistent, too controlled, too specific to ignore. This theory opened the door to something even darker. Journalist Mario Spezzi and author Douglas Preston began their own investigation. They uncovered contradictions the police never explained, destroyed documents, ignored evidence, suspicious behavior inside the police force itself. They believed the monster might have been protected, or perhaps he was never acting alone. Then, suddenly, Mario Spezzi was arrested, accused of interfering with the investigation. No proof, no motive, no logic. Was it intimidation, a warning, or something more disturbing? To this day, no one knows. In 1985, the monster struck for the last time. Same ritual, same brutality, same precision. And then, suddenly, silence. Serial killers do not simply stop. They get caught, they die, they make mistakes. But the monster did none of those things. He simply vanished. Even with Netflix's new series, interviews, and newly released evidence, one truth remains. There was never a single suspect who matched all the crimes. Every arrest fell apart. Every theory collapsed. Every narrative contradicted the facts, which leaves 3 possibilities. The monster died. The monster moved away. Or the monster was never just one person. And that last possibility is the one investigators fear the most. Somewhere out there, the monster may have lived the rest of his life pretending to be normal. A neighbor, a co-worker, a stranger on the bus, someone who walked among the people of Florence without anyone ever suspecting. To this day, nobody knows his name. Nobody knows his face. Nobody knows his motive. And maybe that is why he is called a monster. If you want more real cases the world still cannot explain, subscribe new stories every week.